What is going on, gamers? Aevatrex here, and today we're going to be double rallying a person that has mostly T4 troops. Now we are going to be double rallying with QR, and we're going to both be going cavalry. Why, you might ask? Because we knew that he was in infantry phalanx. Now you might be asking, how exactly did you know that he was in infantry phalanx? Well, for whatever reason, this dude decided to put camps around himself, and when you put camps around yourself, if somebody attacks it, they can see the phalanx that you're in, and if you're AFK, well, that's gonna put you in a big disadvantage. So don't put camps around yourself. I just honestly wouldn't do it because, you know, speed ups, you know, like boots and carpets, they're a thing. So if people really want to hit you fast, they will. One or two camps is not going to change anything. Also, bit of an advice: when you're rallying somebody and you have a ton of people there, you can always try to hunt monsters that are around you. Maybe you can get somebody to help you. In this case, I didn't really need any help because I had full energy, so I just went ahead and I just did a you know, ×8 here, ×9 at the end, and just finish it off. But when you're rallying somebody, you have 5 minutes in between. Find a level 2, level 3, level 4 even, and see what you can get. And look at this. I got a green Terrathorn, jewel, and then I also got the seed. So, I mean, it could have been worse, right? Now, we are about to go ahead and march. We do have some destroyers in there because, like I said, even though he's in the wrong gear, it's not like it's monster hunting gear. Though that gear does still have some army stats. So you want to make sure that you have some destroyers in order to have a higher chance of walking back. And there we go. We're gonna go ahead and start our walk. 640 million is where they start. Let's go ahead and see exactly how we fare. Let's see, 640, first hit, smokes, but it got him down to 583, which is really freaking good. And then the second hit got him down to 533. So essentially, between these two hits, we got about 110 million, give or take. And we did smoke him twice, but a lot of people are like, oh, you smoked them, you didn't really win that rally. But technically speaking, we did. We got a lot more wounded, but take a look at the dead. And not only that, remember that the dead, that's all his dead, while our dead are going to be split between who knows how many people join, like 10 or 15 people. So it's not as bad as it seems. Now take a look at this. So basically he had 2 million heroic fighters, about 3 million heroic cannoneers, and 2 more million ancient drake riders. So essentially this man had about 7 or 8 million T4, which hurts. Another thing that I found kind of peculiar is right here. The game kind of lagged out there because it was still showing the old rally, so I couldn't actually join. I was like, what the heck, until I clicked it, and then when I clicked it, it showed the new rally. So I was like, okay, that's a bug. For as many times that we've rallied people, that's a bug that I have actually never come across before. So I don't know if maybe you guys have come across this before, but for me, I was just like, what the heck is going on? And yeah, we still have the little issue in our guild where too many people join way too quick and you're kind of left out. So we have to make some concession and have people sent back, and then for them to send less troops. That way more and more people join. By the way, we are recruiting, so if you're looking to join, this is the best chance that you're gonna have. So make sure that you hit our recruiter up. Check our guild board. The information is there. So anyways, 533. Now, of course, since we took care of the heroic fighters, we're gonna go full range. And there it is, a burn. And he goes down 445. That's about, right off the top of my head, that's like 80 something million might down the tube. And let's take a look at this next hit. And 382. Yeah. Yeah, that freaking hurt. So let's take a look at this report here. By the way, I am going to be including their report near the end, so don't worry about that. That's going to be included. But let's go ahead and take a look at the report. That what I was waiting for here is actually for him to start the rally, because obviously we're going to be going full infantry, and I didn't want to be left out of the rally. All right, so take a look. Ooh, that is a lot of freaking T4 dead in one hit. one thing that I kind of wondered is he was in this kingdom by himself. Like, he was in a guild with like 13 people, so he wasn't gonna get reinforcements. Ancient Drake Rider, almost 2 million dead. Stealth Snipers, about 600,000 dead. That's just a lot of troops to lose right away. And watch this. Watch how much this game just absolutely loves me. I'm trying to hurry so I can get in this rally, right? And then you get that, and then of course, oh, the coalition, it exceeds. I'm like, really? Really, dude? Maybe it wouldn't have exceeded if you wouldn't have taken so long to actually apply it. But anyways, I got in. Easy peasy. No problem. For this one, we didn't need a timer or anything like that because, well, I mean, this is pretty much going to be the final hit. So there you go, 3.4 million dead on that hit. And remember, the bulk of that is freaking T4. Which, I mean, if I was to lose 2 million T4 in one hit, that would freaking hurt. I would not want to be in his shoes. And I just don't understand why he was in this kingdom by himself, unshielded, with like a bunch of alt accounts. Because it was 13 accounts that were in this server, but like none of them were some account that's actually going to reinforce you. So I don't know. I really don't know. If I'm in a kingdom by myself, I'm staying shielded. So here we go. This is going to be the very last rally. It's going to be full infantry, and you all know that that is going to be an absolutely devastating hit. 382 and down to 292. Now, of course, Cowboy is going to go ahead and launch his rally, but unfortunately, we kind of wiped them out. So kind of sad to see, but you know, it is what it is. By the way, this guy had like billions of resources. I think technically speaking it was billions of stone. And take a look at that hit, 3.2 million dead. And once again, the bulk of that is T4. So yeah, look at that, 1.7 heroic cannoneers, about 900,000 stealth snipers, and then the rest is just kind of whatever. Yeah, that freaking hurt. So of course, the ant pile, that's what I like to call it. We're gonna ant pile on top. And one thing I will say, when you're doing this, try to have everybody come from one side, because if you don't, and if you have somebody that's parked right next to the target, you could have people attacking the wrong person, etc. So just make sure that you're careful when it comes to that kind of stuff, because you can send a wrong march to the wrong castle, etc. So I just want to make sure that you guys try to be as efficient as possible, because I was just over here like struggling to even click on the dang castle, and I couldn't. So I was like, you know what? Whatever. Look at that. He still had 1.1 billion stone after all of those raids. So, by the way, before we end the video, I just wanted to say big shout out to Mr. Nice Guy. Why is Mr. Nice Guy a nice guy? Well, he told me that he was going to be leaving the game, and he said that, hey, I'll go ahead, migrate over, open my bags, and give you some resources. So I was like, oh, really? I definitely appreciate that, Mr. Nice Guy. By the way, when it comes to the alt account that I did a video on to see where you guys stood as far as a newer series, it seems like a lot of you guys do want to see that. So I'm gonna be setting up everything like a new email, etc. That way I can add it to my phone and my emulators and all that to go ahead and start that up. I think I'll start it up over the weekend. Oh, by the way, I'm so glad that football is back. That's off topic, but anyway, back to this. The only thing that I'm kind of contemplating is if I want to raise it as just a regular alt account, or if I want to make it a food hyper. Honestly speaking, I probably will go the food hyper route, because that's really the reason why I wanted to start an alt account. But maybe you guys want to see it done in a proper, like if I was starting a brand new account and doing things properly. Because I know that a lot of people want to see how-to videos on the earlier stages and all that. And if I'm making a food hyper, that's going to be a little bit different than an actual alt account. Like, I'm not going to be rushing Trickster, or not Trickster, but like Roast Knight and stuff like that. I'll be raising up the ones that give me food. So, I don't know. Food for thought. See what I did there? Food for... Anyway. But yeah, this weekend I think I'm going to be doing that. I will be streaming Spider-Man, yes, the new PS4 game. So if you're into that, make sure that you check out the stream later on today. But yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. And until later, bye. And thank you, Mr. Nice Guy, once again.